What's going on, Interactive family? This is Danny Potter, one part of the Interactive family, coming to you with my own reasons and what my initial reasons are to the WWE releasing the likes of Braun Strowman, Aleister Black, Lana, Murphy, Ruby Riott, and Santana Garrett. This happened weirdly because when I heard this news, I was actually at work. So for me, I was actually at work when these got released. So I was annoyed straight away. Reason is, Braun Strowman's just been in an angle for the WWE title. Aleister Black's just come back. Like they were building towards something. Lana's in a women's tag team who could potentially get another women's tag team title shot now that Nia and Shayna don't have the titles. Murphy's been out in the lurch. That one I'm not really mad at, because obviously he hasn't been used since he left Seth to join the Mysterios, which then he left the Mysterios and wanted to get back with Seth. Seth was having none of it, and then was just basically hardly used. Ruby Riott was on SmackDown this past week. Obviously lost to Natty and Tamina. Looked like they were starting to turn heel in the process, so potentially could have got another title shot down the line. Obviously that's now axed. And Santana Garrett has been literally in limbo for God knows how long. There was rumours she was going to be coming to SmackDown. There was actually a picture a while back. If I can find it, I'll add it in post editing, because I'm probably going to put it in. I would want to put it in, but if I don't, I don't. I just upload it and I just upload it. But yeah, literally they were looking that she was going to start on SmackDown around the same time Chelsea Green was apparently cleared to wrestle. So like them two were going to come on at the same time, but they didn't. So Chelsea Green got released and now Santana Garrett got released. Braun Strowman, I'll start with that one. It's a guy who's had the Universal title because Roman decided to stay at home after the issues with The Miz last year. Leading up to Mania last year, when the pandemic actually started, when I was sat at home doing nothing. Aleister Black had not been seen ever since his eye gouging attack. Well, he was in and out, to be honest, up until the draft last year. But then wasn't really seen in forever. Then they started vignettes like a month or so ago, just before Backlash. I'm refusing to call it WrestleMania Backlash, because to me it's Backlash. Anything that says Backlash is always going to be Backlash to me. But yeah, like started it obviously last week. He cost Big E the chance to reclaim the United States Champion. No, the Intercontinental Championship, beg pardon. But it's United States, that's on Raw. To Apollo in losing effort there. Lana was just on Raw, I think, this week. With Naomi against, I believe it was Dana and Mandy. I'm actually having a look as I say this, by the way, just to confirm this. So if you do see me looking, I'm looking at the other screen for it. Yeah, Lana was just on Raw this past Monday. In a losing effort to Dana and Mandy. Obviously, Ruby Riott was on SmackDown this past week in a losing effort against Natty and Tamina, and there was they actually did a network exclusive, which was on YouTube, of forced to regroup for a tough loss. I was hoping we'd get a lead up to that this week, tomorrow, in fact, tomorrow on SmackDown. But it looks like Ruby's gone. Liv's going to do it on her own. Ruby actually posted Instagram today, obviously thanking everyone. Let me get onto Insta on my other screen. We'll get it up on here for you. I can find it quickly. Turn it. What I could do is I could just go boom, go here like this. And obviously she's put a long thing. Obviously Dakota former tag team partner in the Indies. Obviously doing that. Obviously Peyton as Cassie Lee's put a thing. A lot, even Billy Cares. There's a lot, even Sarah Logan. There's even Dana. A lot of people are sad to see her go. It's the same with most of them, frankly. Like, same with Strowman. He put a good thing out. Murphy obviously left. He's been doing nothing for a few months, pretty much since before. Ever since the draft, he did a little bit, and then bang, joined Mysterios. We're thinking, where's this leading to? But because Aaliyah obviously wasn't in the WWE, she was still in school. That kind of messed up what was happening there. So that storyline couldn't really go anywhere. So there was nothing there. So that got canned instantly. I say Santana Garrett, nothing really going on with her. Kind of, say Murphy and Santana Garrett kind of saw coming on reflection after like 2 days. But with Lana and Ruby Riott released, we've lost 2 more women's tag teams. 2 more. So obviously there was Lana and Naomi, and obviously then the Riot Squad. So this is how I'm feeling. This is my thinking here now. I think they're gonna push Naomi as a singles superstar now after that. But then, who would Dana Brooke and Mandy got now? Because Shayna and Nia are exploding. You've got Natty and Tamina on SmackDown. You've only got 2 tag teams now. What are you doing, WWE? You've got 2 women's tag teams now because Shayna and Nia are exploding. That's gonna happen in the next month or so. That might boil over to SummerSlam. You've got the squad now dysfunction because obviously you've got rid of Ruby Riott. Lana and Naomi's ended because obviously Lana's now gone. Who I'm not gonna lie was improving. She was improving week in, week out. There was stuff on social media of her actually wrestling in Natty's dungeon with TJ. If you don't know, it's Tyson Kidd, what they call him, TJ. So even Liv was there as well. Liv was in there getting some practice. But yeah, I'm now going to predict where they're going to go. It's going to be hard. Apparently Santana Garrett might be going back to like Shimmer and the Indies. Braun Strowman, I see him potentially going back to Strongman. Potentially going back to Strongman to face like the likes of Eddie Hall, stuff like that. Aleister Black, I think he needs to go to Japan. He's going to be on the Indies. He might get picked up by AEW or Impact. One or two. But obviously, all of these have still got 89-day no-complete clauses. WWE can realistically sign them back within them 90 days. Kind of like what they did with Rockstar Spud. They got rid of him. But then signed him again because he was part of the Cruiserweight tournament. They didn't get rid of him. So that when that came out, I was a bit confused. But yeah. Ruby Riott would be a leading female in any women's division of Impact AEW. Glad I can see going to AEW as CJ Perry and Johnny Miro. And potentially being Miro's voice, like obviously like when it was Rusev and Lana at the beginnings of Rusev as Alexander Rusev in NXT, and then when he first got up to the main roster just before he hit John Cena. I see that happening. Murphy, I have no idea where he's gonna go. Legit, I just don't. At all, I have no idea where he's gonna go. Apparently, someone who was released recently in the cuts earlier on this year kind of wanted to face him, I think. That'd been Kalisto or someone, I don't know. I can't remember who it was. But apparently there was potential for more releases. There was talk on Twitter yesterday, but nothing as of yet. I've refreshed the page, tried to see if there was any more, but as I said, WWE have just said Strowman, Aleister Black, Lana Murphy, Ruby Riott, and Santana Garrett have been released. There's still no word, even though all the date sheets have said that Tom Phillips has been released. Nothing on WWE's actual website as of right now still of Tom Phillips being released. But the thing is for sure right now is that these people, in my opinion, minus Garrett and Murphy, should still be with the company. Like, it's apparently there's rumors they're probably going to get bought out, and that Stephanie sells some of her stock recently. But we'll find out. I'll keep an eye on this over the next week, so it's a couple coming weeks. When I get a chance, I'll do a video. If I can somehow get message C Wrestling and see if I can do something with him, might be able to do that as well. But anyway, this is Danny Potter of the Wrestling Family. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, share, and subscribe. I'll try and do more of these, like having my opinions. Might try and get Chris to do some as well. Maybe get Lady Bells in. Maybe get some other people in and talking. This is not in the stretch of the mean a Potter Talks. This is not this. This is my reaction to the releases that happened yesterday. Obviously, I never had the chance to do it live as everyone else did. So I'm probably behind. There's probably a lot of people out there who know more than me personally, who are talking with date sheets, this, that, and the other. I have my own theories of a lot of stuff, and yeah. I'll see you all next time. Thank you all for watching. Ciao.